Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see you again. We are going to start our morning message. So I noticed that on my morning message, I started with a capital letter and I have an ending point, which is an exclamation point. So when I read this, I say, good morning. And then it says, today is, what's today? If yesterday was Wednesday, what could today be? Think about it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what comes next? Thursday, right? Let me go ahead and move this over. Okay. Thursday, so I'm going to put Thursday in. I'm going to put a capital T because it's a specific name, right? It's like its name. So I put a capital letter, Thursday. April 16th, 2020. And I'm going to slide you forward. It says, let's color in the beginning blends that, oh, just kidding. Let's do our weather. So for our weather today, it's going to be very similar to what it was yesterday. I put partly sunny. The weather is going to be really nice. You should go outside and play today. The month is, the digital date is 4-16-20. And now we can start our skills. So it says, let's color in the beginning blends that match the picture. So the beginning blends are the two words or the two sounds that we blend together to form one sound, right? So the beginning blends. We have a picture of what is that green thing? It's a tree, right? Say tree. Tree. What do you hear first? The first sound. T-R, right? So that means, is it fur? Gur or chur. Chur, right? Tree. Good. So I'll color it on in. The next one that we have is a picture of two little boys, and they are friends. Say friends. Friends. And the first two sounds that we hear blended together are, what letter is that? F, right? Fr, and then R, right? Friends. Good. And then our last one, we have a picture of some, what is that green stuff? It's on the ground outside. Grass, right? So say grass. Grass. What's the first two sounds that you hear? Grr, grr. What two letters make that sound? G, grr, grr. G-R, good. And then the next skill that we are going to do is, it says, let's count the words in the sentence and read it with a mouse voice. So we have to count the words in the sentence and then we're going to read it with a mouse voice. So first things first, I know that my sentence here, a new word is between each finger space. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. How many words? 4, good. So I'm going to write 4 here where it says how many words. And then we're going to go through and we're going to read it with a tiny mouse voice. So we know that this word is I. We know this one is a sight word is not lick, right? Like. Do we know this word? No, that's not a sight word, but we can sound it out. Let's sound it out. Ah. Hot. I like hot. Ooh, and then we have a big long word, but we have a picture here to help us, just like when we're reading a story. Let's think about what sound does a CH make? Ch, 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 right? Ch, ah, k, olet, chocolate. Let's try it again. I like hot chocolate. All right, now let's do it in our tiny mouse voice. I like hot chocolate. Does that sound good? And then the last one that we have to do is our math, and I'm going to clip it up so that we can see a little bit better. All right, so it says, let's write the number sentence to match the picture. So we have a picture that's given and we need to go through and match our number sentence, which is here down below, to whatever this means, okay? So how many, well, first things first, let's talk about how we know that it's minus or subtract, right? How do we know that? Because there's x's, right? And whenever we put x's on some of them, that means that we're taking them away. And we know that taking them away means to subtract or to use our minus sign. So when we subtract, remember we start with all of the pieces together before, and then we take some away. So let's go ahead and talk about how many we started off with before the x's were there. So pretend those x's are not there right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, good. And then, And then how many of them have an X? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would write 5 in here. And then how many of them are left without an X? Just 1, good. So our problem reads 6 minus 5 equals 1. And then the next one we have is, again, we start off with all of them together. Ignore the X's, pretend they're not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of them have X's? 1, 2. And how many of them do not have X's? 1, 2. So our problem, or our number sentence reads 4 minus 2 equals 2. Good job.